Hey, adrenaline seekers. Welcome to the ultimate destination where pure excitement meets unrelenting thrill. Brace yourself for heart-pounding chases, jaw-dropping action, and the most exhilarating moments ever captured. If you're here for the ultimate rush, you're in the right place. Let's set your pulse racing and keep the adrenaline pumping. On April 3rd, 2016, Grandview police tried to pull over a driver suspected of a traffic violation near Missouri, 150 and East Outer Road. However, authorities said the driver ignored their attempt to stop and fled the scene. The SUV suddenly lost control, flipped over, and a horrifying scene unfolded. Police reported that the driver was ejected from the vehicle and was found minutes later in a ditch. Officers immediately began performing chest compressions and worked to keep the man calm until paramedics arrived. On September 24th, 2022, an FHP officer was conducting an aerial traffic enforcement operation on Interstate 95 in Palm Beach County, Florida. During the operation, an FHP pilot recorded a black vehicle speeding northbound at 102 miles per hour, prompting an immediate stop by police.
Copy pursuit, half stopping, 55, traffic light going northbound.
Officers attempted a stop maneuver on the vehicle, but were initially unsuccessful. A second attempt was made, which caused the vehicle to lose control and come to a stop. Officers then approached the vehicle and successfully apprehended the suspect, later identified as Savalas Cigar. Cigar was transported to the Ryder Trauma Center at Jackson Memorial Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries before being taken into custody. He now faces multiple charges, including auto theft, attempting to flee from law enforcement, and driving without a license. among others. On November 22nd, 2022, Arkansas State Police observed a vehicle speeding dangerously across an overpass. Officers quickly activated their lights to initiate a stop, but the driver opted to flee, triggering a high-speed chase.
Reach out. 38, up around 35. Try to stop. Damn. Yeah, bam, try to stop. Yeah, I'm good. Shit. Somebody else in the car. Sorry. Get up. You good? I'm wrecked out. You got that shut down before you run like you stupid. Shut up.
The chase swiftly came to an end when the driver lost control at high speed and crashed into a guardrail, ejecting himself from the vehicle. Police quickly apprehended the driver, who was identified as Tyrese Lancaster. He was subsequently taken into custody and transported to the Dub Brassel Detention Center. On April 30th, 2024, police responded to a report of a vehicle fleeing the scene in connection with a disturbance involving a firearm. Upon arrival, officers observed the suspect driving a red vehicle, prompting an immediate pursuit, as they were determined not to let him evade capture. The suspect drove recklessly at high speeds, creating a hazardous situation on the road. Faced with the growing risk to public safety, the police knew they had to act swiftly to bring the pursuit to a safe and timely end.
Give me a hand, cool, you're gonna get so wrong. Right.
The pursuit concluded after a forceful collision by the police. The suspect then fled on foot, but was swiftly captured by officers. He was arrested, placed in a patrol car, and transported to headquarters for further investigation into his actions. On August 29th, 2024, at approximately 7:40 a.m., Arkansas State Police were in pursuit of a suspect fleeing from a bus in Lonoke County. Officers were working quickly to apprehend the suspect and bring the chase to a swift conclusion. Police attempted a pit maneuver to stop the vehicle, but the force caused the suspect to lose control. Despite this, the pursuit continued. The suspect was driving at high speeds and exhibiting extreme recklessness on the road. In an effort to slow him down, police tried to position themselves ahead of the vehicle, putting both themselves and other drivers at significant risk.
Two tires that have been shot out. Two tires shot out.
The driver became progressively more reckless and refused to comply with police orders. In response to the escalating threat, officers drew their weapons and fired at the vehicle. The driver, identified as 29-year-old Elvin Richard, reportedly died while attempting to flee. Police were forced to open fire to protect bystanders and ensure public safety. On February 17, 2016, Deputy Malden and Detective Jay Nice began a pursuit of a vehicle speeding along the roadway. They quickly accelerated to catch up with the vehicle and activated their hazard lights in an attempt to stop the driver. As the driver fled, they narrowly avoided colliding with another vehicle. However, for an unknown reason, the driver suddenly slowed down and came to a stop. The police then cautiously approached the vehicle. Police drew their guns and ordered the driver to exit the vehicle and surrender, but the driver stubbornly refused to comply. Instead, the suspect accelerated once more and fled, intensifying the pursuit. Ultimately, the car's tire gave out, preventing the suspect from continuing to flee. After a brief struggle, the police were able to pull the suspect from the vehicle, arrest him, and transport him to the patrol car. He was taken to headquarters to face the consequences of his actions under the law. On May 31st, 2022, as police were preparing to intercept a pursuit initiated by the Haralson County Sheriff's Department, dispatch was notified that Haralson County was actively chasing a green Honda passenger car from Alabama. The Haralson County Sheriff then requested assistance from the Georgia State Patrol to join the pursuit. The driver then accelerated recklessly, speeding at high rates and escalating the pursuit. This dangerous behavior only strengthened the officer's resolve to apprehend the suspect, prioritizing the safety of everyone in the vicinity. After successfully executing a pit maneuver, the police returned to the scene only to find the driver had fled on foot. A search was promptly launched, involving 2 police dogs to track down the suspect. Although the suspect was not found, the police quickly identified the driver as Lenny Davis Brown through the vehicle's paperwork. An arrest warrant was issued, and it was only a matter of time before he would be apprehended and held accountable for his actions. On February 11th, 2022, Arkansas State Patrol received a report of a kidnapping. Police responded swiftly and located the suspect's motorcycle. They activated their hazard lights and attempted a traffic stop, but the driver accelerated and fled the scene at high speed. The suspect was driving at a slow speed, and although police had the option to end the chase with a pit maneuver, they chose to proceed cautiously for the safety of the children inside the vehicle, maintaining a careful pursuit.
Pull your vehicle over to the side of the road right now. If there was one to the beach, or not service. You're really going on 30. Yeah. Gonna block that traffic.
The police then blocked the vehicle's path and deployed stop sticks, successfully disabling 3 of the getaway vehicle's tires. At that point, it was only a matter of time before the suspect would be apprehended.
Westbound, Lunchwell crossing Pierce. The vehicle has flat tires. It's going to swerve a little bit.
Eventually, the inevitable occurred as the vehicle, heavily damaged from the tire impairment, could no longer escape. Surrounded by police, the suspect slowed down and gradually turned into a yard, where the car finally came to a stop.
The kids are in the vehicle. Yeah, for number 2 Century Coast Drive. Thank you. Come out with your hands up! Show me your hands right now! Take over! He's gonna get on. Hey, listen. He's gonna get mad. He's on hands on. Don't watch us go. Hands on! Holy, stop. Holy. We're gonna take it back to you. Okay. Man, stand up. Exit the vehicle right now. Keep your hands up. Turn around. Pull your jacket up. Walk straight back, ma'am. Like that. Just like that. Come on. Keep back. Keep coming back to my boy. Keep coming back. Back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Yeah. Keep coming back. Hey. All right. Router. You know, move it up. We're going to clean the car. Y'all watch us on fire. Good ball. Clear. Kids. I got three babies. We're clear. Come here, sweetheart. Come here, sweetheart. Come here, boy.
The police then approached the vehicle and successfully arrested the suspect. They quickly removed the 3 children from the car and ensured their safety. After taking a statement, the suspect, Miss Pace, was charged with 3 counts of kidnapping, theft of property, and several other related offenses. She was subsequently transferred to Pulaski County Jail.